Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Just Add Heather Show! Oh yes, we're just hanging out here, getting ready to cook some more things for you. And we have some special hot surprises on store. That's right, it's Saturday night. And for this very special occasion, ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce to you, of course, you know that it wouldn't be right to do the show without the one and only, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Rob Reich on piano. And keeping the bass going strong. Yes, Mr. Ollie Dudek on the bass this evening. And of course, well, it wouldn't be right if we didn't have him here. We couldn't do it tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us here on the drums of the one and only, the one you love, Mr. Aaron Kierbel! Well, what's a girl to do when you have this kind of hot in your backyard? I ask you. Why not make a double chocolate molten lava cake? Why not? It's such a pleasure to be able to come out and in the summer evening be able to be out here without the smoke. And I have to say, I wasn't sure tonight, for all of you out there watching, if we were going to be able to make it. But it's feeling nice. Yeah, it's not too smoky. And the temperature is just divine. So I can't think of a better reason why. Now, we've all been lamenting over many things. And they pull our strings, but we'll get back to center with a little bit of something sweet and nice. So, we've got a couple special surprises here for you tonight. Thank you for tuning in. I greatly appreciate you being here with us this evening. And fellas, I don't know if you know, but we've never really done something with chocolate on the show. And there's been a lot of grilling of fruit and such.
Right.
But Kierbel, you know, a lot of people like chocolate.
Of course.
And, you know, when baking on the barbecue, it's risky. And you just don't know how things are going to turn out. So I picked something that I thought might be really, really, really easy. Of course, nothing's that easy. But I just wanted to say, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
Well, you're looking fantastic.
Thank you.
It's hard.
It's had a wonderful meal prepared by the lady herself, Heather.
Oh, you don't say. Yes, that's true. We've already had a dinner, ladies and gentlemen. A lasagna. As we've already celebrated here tonight and played our very first Zoom wedding.
Feel the love.
And that was my first time singing and performing a wedding toast via Zoom. How about you fellas?
Definitely my first.
Rob? Last. I mean, we did sing at last, but indeed, it's very, very wonderful to be able to see the faces of everyone dancing, the grandmas, the children, the aunts, the uncles, the cousins, as, we sing some of their favorites, like Tone Loc and LL Cool J, some of those favorite wedding tunes, right, Aaron?
Yeah. All I want to do.
I mean, like that kind of funky Cole Medina, as it were. Isn't that one of your favorite wedding tunes? Yeah, it's true. When you do the funky Cole Medina and the grandmas and the kids are dancing together, it's like my favorite part of the wedding. And so that's why the fellas are looking so fantastic tonight. Yes. But we decided that while we were all here, it's a very good opportunity to broadcast to you. And I am filled with so much anticipation for our performer this evening. Yes. And I want to start our recipe, Kierbel.
Can't wait to hear what it is, Heather.
But I want to say that before we get started on our recipe,
torture us so.
Let's start this evening out with a little bit of fire. So let's bring to the stage, ladies and gentlemen, for the very first time here at the Just Add Heather and Kierbel show, the one, the only. We're lighting it up here, guys. I hope you're lighting it up at home because we're lighting it up here. The one and only Stefanie Schlief. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for Stefanie Shaking Gold. She is our tigress for tonight. And she is a tigress every night, ladies and gentlemen. And I feel like she just set the mode for tonight. How about you?
Fire does seem to be the theme.
Lava, 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 fire, fire, fire. Because, you know, Kierbel, it feels like there is a volcano
about
erupting.
To erupt. Yes.
About to erupt and or erupting. And the energy is on high. And we could take it either way, you guys. You know, it could be like we're all burning down or we're rebuilding, you see. So, in the process, you guys are like, huh? Look at him. What? Okay, crickets are going off. This is where Kierbel comes in. I just know he has something brilliant to say. No pressure.
In this moment?
You have a very nice mask on tonight. Can I just say that I like your tie on backwards?
Oh, God. It's on backwards. Well, it's actually a very conscious fashion statement, subverting the patriarchal ideal.
That's right. He's decided to turn it upside down because all of the societal norms are really irritating. So Kierbel said, you know, just I'm going to wear my tie backwards, okay?
Silent protest.
That's right. He's constantly protesting. And in fact, this program is a protest in itself against letting us fall apart. That's right. We're going to keep it together, ladies and gentlemen. And as we keep it together, let's just do this. What do you think, Kierbel?
Let's do this.
Why don't we just get
back to the recipe?
Exactly. Thank you very much. Thanks, Amundo, Mr. Kierbel. As it is always, he's finishing my sentences. So, I tried to think of a recipe that would be fun in case you were having a social distancing outside barbecue time with friends, and at the end of grilling your meat or veggies, you might want to put a dessert on the barbecue to just wow your guests. All 5 of them. And this is a 6-ingredient recipe. And I've been just heating up my pot for eternity. So I wonder if you could follow me over here, because I'm just going to melt my butter with the chocolate. And yes, Kierbel, we are using dairy tonight.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, I'm not on the Whole30 anymore.
No, okay, great. He's a very health-conscious eating fellow. So, we have a stick of butter and 6 ounces of chocolate.
Oh.
Now, fellas, let me know, are you into chocolate or vanilla or berries? What do you like? Chocolate.
All of the above.
I like a little swirl.
He likes a little bit of all of the above. Rob loves chocolate and everything else. And, yeah. So we're doing this thing tonight to satisfy some cravings. And to be honest, guys, I've never done a chocolate lava cake on the barbecue. You know, but here just at Heather, we're all about doing something we've never done before. And I feel like that's sort of the sign of the times, guys. What do you think? I mean, we just did our first Zoom wedding. And so it's all about something we've never done before. And so I'm melting my chocolate. Oh, I have a microphone here. This is very fancy. Thank you. My chocolate and my butter are slowly melting. And I tried to find a dress that was representative. Thank you, Aaron Mahoney, for this hot lava strapless 1988 bridesmaid dress. It's just perfect, thank you. I mean, what do you got? Well, that was not working. That is just not working. And
Let's take this second to say hello to some of our fans out there.
Oh, thank you, Kierbel.
Hello to Kippy Marks. Thank you for commenting all over the comment section. He said, chocolate lava cakes, baby, yes. And also got to meet one of our most endearing fans, Survey Anderson, who was here in person today. Thanks for tuning in, Survey.
The one and only. Okay, so, Kierbel Does Comments is one of my new favorite segments here at Just Said Heather. So don't feel daunted about what to say. Just drop it in the comments because Kierbel loves a challenge, I can tell you that.
That's right. More syllables, the better. Yeah. Deja Howard.
Ooh, coming from Hawaii, Maui. Ooh, golly.
She said, nice band with a couple of emojis. She says, awesome. I say, geez, I aim to please. So thank you, Deja. Yeah. Now let's try to phase you.
She is a true life mermaid. I have to say, I've been kayaking with her long ago in Maui. And I watched her dive down 30 feet to the bottom of the ocean floor with no weights or anything. She just, with the thrust of her legs and glutamus maximus, it took her straight down to the ocean floor. And I'll never forget that sight of our mermaid, Deja. Thank you for joining in tonight. This is almost melted, fellas.
Thank you, Survey, for calling us the sweetest band.
Oh.
We're all
And we are the sweetest trend. I think, guys, I don't know of anybody else who's making desserts and singing songs same time. Is there anybody else out there with a cooking show that's singing and making desserts? And a hot lava dress? I don't know. But I have to say that Stefanie could melt this chocolate in just an instant, faster than this barbecue. Maybe we should get her back out. Woo! I hear her coming. Okay. This is our butter and our chocolate. It's good, baby. It's good. We don't want to run out of propane. But I want to let everybody know that this is a quick and easy recipe. Oh! Well, it seems I don't have a microphone all of a sudden. And here it is. So as my chocolate and butter are cooling, I want to let you know what's next. Because I have a serious instinct that I need to hurry up and get these hot babies on the grill. Because we have Stefanie here ready to go. So let's just do that very quickly. The pressure, the heat, the smoke, all of the things, guys. How have you been dealing, Kierbel? Once we went into isolation, and then the smoke hit, and we were really in isolation.
I was in the isolation. Couldn't go outside. Felt the dehydration. It was caving in on me. But then I came back to Moraga. This is where all the happiness emanates from.
This is not a massage parlor, ladies and gentlemen. However, even that doesn't rhyme, but that's okay. Because here at Just Said Heather, whether it rhymes or not, Kierbel, as you can concur, we just do it.
Do it anyways.
Because it's all about what you put out. And if you put too much thought into it, you might hesitate. And we don't want you to hesitate putting out your energy for good.
And on this show, we put out
a lot of lava. He was looking for the word. I just decided to hit it up. Now, we already melted 1 stick of butter. Yes, it's a dairy recipe with 6 ounces of dark chocolate. And we're doing 2 eggs with 2 egg yolks, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm just going to whisk them up here by hand. Although it would be better if you used a electric beater. It'd be better if you used a Cuisinart. It'd be better if you used a KitchenAid. But we just have to go with what we have, you know. And I just thought this might be cute. So we're going to put a 1/4 cup of sugar in with this. And it did say, Curbs, you know, either a 1/2 cup confectioner's sugar or a 1/4 cup regular sugar. And I thought, I mean, I don't know. Choices.
Did you use the low glycemic, non-GMO, raised in Marin sugar?
Yes, I would like to use a coconut sugar every day of my life. But when it comes down to getting it done and doing it right, well, we just have to go with the traditional, you know, because that's how it's written and that's how we go. I like to Heatherize it, and I would tonight, but I really need to get to Stefanie because she's right. So ideally, you're going to whip the daylights out of this, Kierbel.
Show us.
Whip it. Ooh, that's a lot of sugar.
Whip it real good, Heather. Whip it real good.
It doesn't call for vanilla, but I kind of want to put it in. Now, I know that Whip It Good would be ideal for this, but I just wonder if you guys have any whipping music. I mean the silence. My arm is getting tired and I haven't done enough push-ups today to be able to do this type of business. So I'm just whipping it up. Now my magical assistant is just saying, just whip it up yourself. Like, it's fine. I hear jingling in the background and I'm just dying. Now, the idea, I think here, is beat the eggs, beat the sugar and the salt until it's pale. Pale? Eggs are yellow, fellas. And a pinch of salt. Boom. And then add the chocolate and butter. Are you guys following along? Okay, good. Thank you. All right. I just got to get these hot lava babies on the barbecue so we can bring Stefanie, our fire goddess, back into the show. Thank you, Rob. Now, this is something you need to think about. Is your chocolate and butter too hot? Will it cook the eggs when it goes in? You don't want that. And so, I'm going to do it slowly. And ideally, you have an electric beater to do this while you're doing this. But yes, Danielle, we're doing it by hand. Even when you don't think you can get it, just try it out tonight. We're gonna give it just one more stir. Don't forget that rubber spatulas are very important for this very reason. If you used a metal spoon, it would just take forever. So just do this, and thank you, Ollie. nice to hear that bass. Don't you agree with me? It's nice to hear some bass, baby. All right, so that's looking pretty good. We got eggs, butter, sugar, chocolate, and a little bit of salt. Oh, baby, if it doesn't come out, it's my fault. Now, fellas, I know you're really hungry for this, so I just want to say there's only one more ingredient that we have to do today. And there's a couple different recipes that said a quarter cup, 2 tablespoons, you know. Just a tiny bit of flour in this cake. I've actually never made this before. So be careful when you're adding this. This is our flour, ladies and gentlemen. Just a tiny, just a little, just a itty bitty tiny bit of gluten. You know, and what I have to say, guys, is that for all the people that are out there worrying about all of these ingredients, I just want to say that whether you're dairy-free or you're gluten-free, I'm with you. However, occasionally, we just gotta do it anyway. Do it anyway. You know, Kierbel, what I'm talking about here, right?
Yeah, I know, Heather.
Do it anyway.
Sometimes you gotta do it anyway.
Doesn't matter if it's Sunday or Saturday. We gotta do it and we gotta do it today. Time is ticking and it's moving fast. Don't wanna get stuck in the past. Isn't that right, guys? Actually, speaking of the past, Kierbel, while I add this last tablespoon, now it calls for 1/4 cup or 2 tablespoons. I'm roughly going in between that. I want to say that as far as getting stuck in the past, guys, feels like we just went back 80 years in time. Quite honestly, here in America, we're back in the time of when this music was just coming out. Yeah. You know, in the 30s, 40s, that's where we are. Gosh, I hope this works. I'm gonna add a little more. Danielle, are you watching? Now, are there any more comments, Kierbel? I wonder what Kippy has to say about what I just said.
Kippy said a lot, actually.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh, goody. I just am dying to hear.
I mean, him and Servy.
Okay, well, I'm going to spoon this lava cake into the ramekins. And if you would like to share what Kippy had to say, we'd be thrilled.
Well, Kippy Marks, he said, yum, with a lot of M's. He also said, hi, Servy, with a couple of emojis.
That's it? I thought we were getting political here.
Yeah.
I thought we were talking about the times. But that's okay, guys.
It doesn't seem like anyone in your comment section's wanting to get into what's happening in
probably,
a socio-political context.
Right, it's true.
There's a lot of yes, girls, and yums, and
yum.
exclamations and emojis.
Okay. Well, I want to let everybody know that I have buttered these ramekins and dusted them with cocoa powder. And it does call for 4, but I really want to do 6. But I'm just going to do 4.
Do it anyways, Heather.
Okay. And nobody really wanted to touch that comment, it seems, about us going back in time. I mean, back to the future or back to the past? That's okay, guys. But here at Just Add Heather, we do like to talk about these things.
That's right. You get into it, Heather.
Well, it's true. You know, hanging out in the kitchen. Now, we're not in the kitchen. We're outside because of COVID. But usually the best conversations and the deepest ones are held in the kitchen. Isn't that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so the kitchen jam is where we really unpack what's happening. So let's just call this the kitchen jam. And, I wish we could do 6. What do you guys think about 6? This is really a lot. I'm just going to
Pack it in.
pack it up, pack it in. Okay. You know where I would go with that if we had a chance.
All I want to do is zoom a zoom.
That's what I'm saying. Yes, I'm there with you. In the boom boom. Well, it's almost time, ladies and gentlemen, the infamous time for more fire here on the show. But I want to get these things on the barbecue so they can cook up. Plus, I'm also having a sweet tooth, big time. Kierbel, do you sometimes, when feeling stressed or overwhelmed, indulge in a bit of sweet treats?
Oh, I always love to flood my body with sweets when I'm feeling overwhelmed.
Thank you, Rob. And that was the soundtrack I was looking for. I'm just going to do 4. I'm going to put these sexy little babies and we're going to put them on the barbecue. They cook for 8-10 minutes. And that's just enough time to do. Oh, 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 baby, even though I think about it night and day, just what I could do, sing or say, to share with you my love and desire. Oh, I hope that we can get higher. Oh, that is so not allowed. Hold on a second here, just a moment. Where is my hand sanitizer? You know, there's 0 finger licking here on the show. Kierbel. I probably need that, though. All right, I'm going to put these sweet little babies on the Barbie. And I'm not exactly sure exactly how they're going to cook. But I'm hoping for the best. And I got something instead.
You got something instead?
Yeah, I do.
A little backup plan?
Wait a second. It says heated up to 140 degrees. Okay, that's where we turn it up. Just turn it up, baby. And that's what I have to say to all of you. Turn it up. Turn it on and turn it up. It's not a time to be quiet, fellas, and it's just not a time to be silent. Now, as I'm waiting for my Barbie to get hot, I want to let you know that there is another surprise in store, and I am about to light her sword, ladies and gentlemen. And it's coming up. It's just not 450 yet. We just really got to get a little hotter. Got to get a little hotter, guys. Can we get some hot music here? I can always count on Rob. He just knows exactly.
What buttons to push?
He knows exactly how I feel before I say it. It's sort of like a synergetic connection, as it were. And the sound of the night, it's lulling me just right. Well, the cars are driving by, and when they see Stefanie, they're going to be like, hey, hi. Whoa, but it's good to have friends. ones that can do this. Oh, I hope you're all tuning in and get ready. Looks like we're hot enough to go. It's about 3:50, but oh well. Let's put these babies on. See what happens. Okay, I'm just gonna shake them. Please welcome to the stage here tonight in our humble little backyard. Is there somebody here to light this baby on fire, or should we stand her next to the barbecue? Actually, I'm down to do it too. Put your hands together to welcome our tigress, our goddess, the goddess in the garden tonight, the one and only Stefanie. just wanted to light her on fire one more time, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm sure you can relate. Now I know that we're all trying to escape the fires, and here we are starting a little backyard fire. And, it's just sort of, it's a metaphor, Kierbel.
Yeah, not literal.
Yes, exactly. And also, we need to understand that in the midst of the fire is a transformation. As we all burn down what was before, what comes after that is the new. So, that's right. Ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da. I think I should check the barbecue. What do you think, Kierbel?
Yeah, just see what's going on over there. Uh-oh.
I was not supposed to pick that up right now. I just have to look outside, and it says 500, and that's just too hot. That's just too hot. That's
Too darn hot.
Okay.
It's too darn hot.
It says it's 800, and I don't think that's right. Gosh. That's really too hot. Yeah. I really was hoping that I wouldn't burn these little honeys tonight. 'Cause I wanna flip them up on a plate, all live on camera tonight. But wait a second, did we give a fair round of applause for our goddess in the garden this evening? Yes, our tigress, our goddess, Stefanie. Oh, she really made me feel in the mood, you see. I think I have a song that's appropriate for this evening, and these things are only supposed to cook for a couple minutes, so maybe we should get to the business at hand. And you know what it makes me feel like? I feel fire. I feel hot. I think you guys know what kind of song goes with this kind of flow. Never know how much I love you. Never know how much I care. When you put your arms around me, I get a fever that's so hard to bear. You give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight, fever in the morning, fever all through the night. Stefanie, sun lights up the daytime, moon lights up the night. I light up when you call my name, and you know I'm gonna treat you right. You give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight, fever in the morning, fever all through the night. I'm feeling that Barbie. God, it really sounds good, guys. All right, so here's the next one. Romeo and Juliet had a very mad affair. When her daddy tried to kill him, wait a second, he said, now daddy, oh, now don't you dare. You give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight, fever in the morning, fever all through the night. Everybody's got the fever, that is something you all know. Fever isn't such a new thing, fever started long ago. Yeah, I'm checking the barbecue, but this next one is a little bit You know, Rob, it's a little bit politically incorrect, this next line. But I think we're going to do it anyway. Right, Kierbel?
Yes, that's what we're doing.
Okay, we'll just try it anyway. Captain Smith and Pocahontas had a very mad affair. When her daddy tried to kill him and everybody else, she said, Daddy, oh, now don't you dare. He gives me fever with his kisses, fever when he holds me tight, fever in the morning, fever all through the night. Now, I wonder if I should check the barbecue, or if Ollie, you should take this one out with a sexy bass. Woo! Ollie Dudek. Everybody's got the fever. That is something you all know. Fever isn't such a new thing. Fever started long ago. You give me fever. When you kiss me. Fever when you hold me tight. Fever in the morning. Fever all through the night. You make me hot. Oh, you make me ready for some lava cakes. Yeah. Bum 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 bum. Ba da 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 da. So I wonder, guys, are you burning up? Yes. Well, it's just about time to flip these sweet babies on a plate.
Flip it real good.
And they're smelling good, and they're looking good, and they look like they're molten lava in the inside.
Heather.
Yes, Kierbel?
How do you just never run out of recipes?
You know, thank you for asking, because actually I do run out of recipes. And I feel so like just up in knots sometimes about what to make next until the very day before, and I kind of have this inspiration all of a sudden. But what I would really like, guys, what I would really like is if any of you have some suggestions, because I would love to make something here on the barbecue that is one of your favorite desserts and see if we could make it happen. Because, you know, we all have a memory that goes back to our favorite time when we had that first sugar explosion. Isn't that right, fellas? And so if you want to send a message, put it in the comments. Let us know what recipe you think we should do next weekend. That would really help a lot. What do you think, Kierbel?
That would be nice.
That'd be nice?
Would you be willing to make someone's recipe that
anything
maybe you never made before? Ooh.
Well, so Ollie, I do like banana bread, but you know, Aaron and I last weekend, when the smoke was so intense and we couldn't be outside, we did banana baby butter buns. Banana baby butter buns.
If you were tuning in to last week's episode.
Last week's episode was banana baby pecan rum butter buns.
Oh.
But what do you think, Ollie, about zucchini bread? Does that sound good? Yeah. Nah, everyone goes, wah, wah, wah. Well, here's the thing, that zucchini is in season. It's summertime. Everybody has too much zucchini. They don't know what to do with it.
Well, Kippy Marks says, how about some mini lemon loaves?
Oh, okay. I think we could do something with mini lemon loaves. Sweet and tangy, tiny and cute. Yes. I think
Creme
mini lemon
brulee.
loaves are good.
Karen
Yes, I
Hamill.
know. And it's time. And we're going to flip these babies out on a plate.
Wait, you're getting some comments rolling in now. That seems to have been a good prompt.
Okay, good. Because
Serving
we want to
everything.
hear from you.
Zucchini cherry chocolate bread.
I've just never heard of zucchini, cherry, and chocolate together, but I'm very interested. That sounds exciting. What do you guys think?
Yum.
I heard crickets, and it really was real crickets. Okay, so how about lemon berry tarts? How about sweet tarts? Yeah,
Yum.
sweet tarts. Ah, but I think we're hungry and we're ready for these babies, and they look so fine. All right, boys, let's plate these babies. Now, I can't exactly tell when they're ready, but just it says 10 to 12 minutes, and I'm just gonna flip him. Yeah. Come on, baby. Little sweetie cutie baby. And this is what this sweet little 6-ounce ramekin. Thank you, Danielle. And we're going to flip it onto. Oh, it said leave it for a minute and then take it off. Oh, why didn't I do that? Okay. Well, maybe I'll just do this. And I should. Oh, that's maybe a good idea. You know, don't touch it with the naked hand like I just did. Kierbel.
Live and we learn.
We live and we learn, and I just wanted it to be cute. And it's kind of it's a little crispy over there. What if I just did this? What if I just went whoop? Okay. Well, that was a good idea. That was cute. That was lovely. That was great. And there seems to be some kind of action happening here. I'm not sure what it is. Woo! Okay, it looks like we have glowing balls here. Just glowing balls.
That's how happy you make us, Heather.
I haven't heard that before. And I've heard a lot of things. Thank you, Kierbel.
Of course.
Ah! And you know, we just figure it out. Woo! Oh, that was definitely not the move. Definitely not the move. And that is not the move. Okay.
Don't turn them on until you throw them in the water. They turn on. You turn them off when you hit the water.
Okay. Oh, they turn them off when they hit.
All of them.
They turn on.
Not all of them.
Some of them.
Okay, guys. Here's something to note, and I hope that.
Oh.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying they're all off.
What a coincidence that you almost got hit.
I think I'm missing something. I mean, I really think I'm missing something.
I think if you turn them off and you throw them in, they'll be fine.
So, I think there's more surprises for the show. Let me just say. Guys, it's so quiet. Is there something going on I should know about?
There's a lot happening out here.
Is there really?
There's flying balls. There's crickets.
There's flying balls, there's crickets,
There's-
and there's hot, beautiful fire sword dancers.
We're getting compliments
Oh.
left and right from some of your fans.
Oh, goody.
Kippy Mark said his lips are puckering.
Okay, well, I'm going to do
A little vague.
I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of cocoa powder on top of this, baby. Well, I'm ready to pipe my cream. if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, we do.
Right on top. Find a little way to put some sweetness in your life. When you feel a little too constricted and down, and the news has got you feeling kind of down, and find a way to put some sweetness in your life. Yeah, that's the motto here, right? Isn't that true? We're just hoping that we can entertain you. Okay. Now it's getting to that time in the night where it's time to have a little something sweet. Now, wasn't that easy and wasn't that cute? Anytime for friends when they come over. Just make it special. Since we're all hanging out outside, well, smoke permitting, that is. This only really takes, ideally, 15 minutes to cook and 15 minutes to put together. So, Rachel Ray, baby, here's my 30 minutes today. Thank you. Now, fellas, I got some cakes here in store for you. But before that we get to the business at hand, it's true. I know you're looking at those and you're like, you're ready. You're ready. Are you guys ready?
Uh-huh.
But I feel like we need to just have one more outro song. And you know what's crazy? Is that we didn't play this at the wedding today.
We left something out?
We did. And I look at this cake and I think about it. And I think maybe this is a good song for right now. Mm-hmm. Feeling good.
Oh, of course, Heather classic.
It's just an oldie. It's just an oldie but a goodie. And for those of you that are still there, just a couple verses is good for me. Just a couple verses because this is hot and the boys are meant to eat this hot. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun not in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, new day, new life for me. And I'm feeling good. Especially with Stefanie here. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossom on the tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. One more, can I do one more? Dragonfly out in the sun, you know what I mean, don't you know? Butterfly all having fun, you know what I mean. Sleep in peace when day is done, that's what I mean. And this old world is a new world and a bold world for me. And I'm feeling good. Fellas, how about you? Hot molten lava solos. because the whipped cream is melting. We'll just do this last one, okay, Kierbel? Because the whipped cream is really melting. Here it goes. Stars, when you shine, you know how I feel. Scent of the pine, you know how I feel. Oh, freedom is mine, and I know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. Well, it's new dawn, new day, new life for me. And feeling good. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for being with us here tonight. I want to give a big round of applause and thanks to Mr. Rob Reich on piano and Mr. Ollie Dudek on the bass. And he's on the drums, of course, Mr. Aaron Kierbel. And, of course, setting this thing on fire. And we couldn't have a molten hot lava cake without our tigress here tonight. The one and only Shaking Gold, Stefanie. Until the next time, join us here again. We look forward to it, and thank you for being with us here tonight. We hope to put a little extra chocolate and spice, a little something sweet and hot and nice for you tonight, 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 tonight. Well, my cream is melting. Truly. Bum 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 bum.